Let's look at some of the problems that can happen and how to solve them when you're working with these problems. For instance, if we get sine of negative 0.3, your calculator will give you an answer of negative 17 degrees. Well, obviously we're looking between 0 and 360. Simple solution here. If you imagine, if we're starting zeros here and we've gone to negative 17, then quite clearly if you add on 360 all the way around here, you'd still be facing the same direction. So all we have to do is add on 360 to that answer and we get 343 degrees. The secondary solution, you could find out one of two ways. You could either take away negative 17 from 180, because if you remember, the secondary solutions for sine are 180 minus primary, so that would give me 197. Now your alternative is to get 180 take away 343. That would give me negative 160, which once you add on the 360 again gives you 197 anyway. Lots of steps you can go through with that. Just remember that if you get a negative answer that's outside of your range, just add on 360 to get it into the correct range. So my two solutions would be 197 or 343. So here's another one to try. If we have tan theta equals negative 5, all we have to do is go along with tan inverse of negative 5. Gives me a primary solution, according to this, of negative 79. Well, if we go along with how we usually work with these, if you remember, tan has a secondary solution of 180 plus theta, so that would give me 180 plus 79 is 101. Now we don't want to keep the negative because we're looking for it in the range of 0 to 360, so if we get 79 and we add 360 onto that, so negative 79 and add 360, we get 281. So we just added 360 on to be facing the same direction, the same angle. And so we'd finish that off with theta is 101 or 281. Obviously on this point, once you'd worked out the 100, you know that tan repeats itself every 180 degrees, so you just have to get the gap of 100 and 180 between those two numbers. So there we have it. Your turn next. So off we go. So once you do inverse sine of negative 0.5, you're going to find the solution to sine theta. You're going to get negative 0.5 in the range of 0 to 360. Your secondary solution could be 180 minus 30, which is 210. So we don't want it in the range 0 to 360. And there goes a cat invading the space. 180. We need to add on 360 to this, give me 330. So there's our two solutions. I just prefer to write them both round the smallest number first.